Breaking update: a shocking twist has just shaken Los Angeles as a massive protest erupted right outside SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and the Chargers, in what's being called a must-watch moment by fans and media alike. Just hours before a planned open practice session and fan event, crowds began to gather near the stadium's south entrance, initially chanting peacefully, but things quickly escalated. Local residents reported sirens, police helicopters, and blocked roads as traffic was brought to a complete standstill. Protesters, carrying banners demanding justice and transparency in sports funding, claim that millions in city funds are being funneled into NFL infrastructure while underserved communities nearby are suffering from lack of housing, education, and medical care. While the NFL has not yet issued an official statement, both the Rams and Chargers posted social media updates asking fans to avoid the area and follow city guidance. LAPD was forced to implement riot control procedures and clear certain areas after reports of altercations between protesters and security staff surfaced. Witnesses described a tense standoff at Gate 4, where several fans were caught between security barricades and protesters. Many fans had no idea what was happening and were left stranded in parking lots or redirected entirely. This chaos even led to the cancellation of the day's practice walkthrough for both teams, prompting outrage from ticket holders and raising serious questions about stadium security. One NFL insider told Touchdown Talk 360 that team executives are deeply concerned about public perception and long-term access to the stadium, especially with regular season games just weeks away. This unexpected confrontation comes at a time when the NFL is already facing criticism for its handling of community relations, with many accusing the league of ignoring local issues while raking in billions in revenue. Eyewitness videos show fans recording protesters, some of whom wore Rams jerseys, chanting slogans like, "Fix our streets before your seats," and "No justice, no football." We've seen these tensions rise before, but rarely has it come so close to directly impacting the NFL's schedule and operations. A local business owner who runs a parking lot across from SoFi told us, "This has never happened before on game week. It's scary. The streets were blocked, people were yelling, and no one knew what was going on." Protesters have said this is only the beginning, and more demonstrations could occur during official game days if demands aren't addressed. Authorities are reportedly coordinating with NFL officials to develop a revised security plan for upcoming events, and there's even speculation that preseason games could be affected if unrest continues. Subscribe now to Touchdown Talk 360 for real-time NFL news, insider updates, and live footage from key moments like these. Our sources say this protest movement has ties to larger statewide activism targeting public-private partnerships that disproportionately benefit major sports franchises. SoFi Stadium, while a marvel of modern design, has long been under scrutiny for its impact on surrounding Inglewood communities. Critics argue that while the stadium brings in money and jobs, it's also accelerated gentrification and displaced many longtime residents. Today's protest represents that boiling point, with demonstrators aiming to make game day disruptions a new normal until changes are made. Meanwhile, NFL fans are left caught in the crossfire and unsure whether to support their teams or stand with their communities. This complex conflict has now become a national conversation, trending on Twitter under hashtag SoFi protest and hashtag NFL unrest. Subscribe right now to stay updated. We're covering every angle, from player reactions to official statements. Several Rams and Chargers players were seen leaving practice facilities early today under police escort, and one anonymous source within the Rams locker room said, "We support the right to protest, but this caught everyone off guard." The team wasn't prepared. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is expected to release a formal response within the next 48 hours. Meanwhile, journalists and fans are raising questions. Should NFL teams take a more active role in addressing social issues tied to their host cities? Should cities continue funding massive stadium deals without community approval? These are tough questions the league must now face head-on. And here's another twist: some protesters are calling for a complete boycott of LA Rams and Chargers home games until demands are met. If that gains momentum, the impact on attendance, revenue, and local morale could be devastating. This isn't just a sports story anymore, it's a civic crisis tied directly to America's most powerful league. Must-watch moment after must-watch moment is unfolding live, and Touchdown Talk 360 is bringing it all to you. Subscribe now if you haven't already, because we're dropping exclusive coverage, interviews, fan reactions, and real-time footage from inside and outside SoFi. This story is developing faster than anyone imagined, and the ripple effect could stretch beyond law. Other cities with NFL teams are watching this closely, especially where similar tensions exist. We'll keep you posted on what happens next, whether it's increased security, stadium shutdowns, or league-wide policy changes. One thing's for sure: this is not just a one-day incident. This protest may very well change how the NFL handles its public image and local responsibilities for years to come. Final reminder: make sure to hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon so you don't miss a single update, and join the Touchdown Talk 360 community as we cover every shocking twist, breaking update, and must-watch moment that defines the NFL and its future. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay with us.